Opening the door to my desolate apartment, I manipulate the light switch and remember I neglected paying my bills. As I grope the darkness, my hand passes the counter, disturbing the position of the hunting knife, causing it to puncture my foot. Falling to the floor for security, I place my fingers in the wound and am surprised by the mixed emotion of extreme pain and underlying pleasure. I feel the warm liquid escaping my flesh. Due to the depth of the wound and the flow of the liquid, I begin to contemplate life. Reaching for the phone, I recall its final notice from its company and I thrust it in the corner. Must have hit a vein or something. I mutter as the streetlights reveal the depth of my cut. Would I be missed? Would anyone notice my absence? Would anyone care? These thoughts gave birth to memories I've tried to keep concealed from myself for years. You see, my parents? They don't care if I exist. They cannot be bothered. That's why they let me go. I remember my mother placing her arms around one of my siblings and deeming him her favorite. I recall the pain that label spawned towards the both of them. My father. The anger within his eyes as he attempted to teach my skin numerous lessons by leaving many abrasions. The only thought that remained was that he was unhappy with his position on the economic scale and someone had to pay, someone that was of him, someone that looked like him. The mistreatment from my peers, past girlfriends. I don't have any attributes that would promote any woman to stay with me, I whispered. You see, I was never told that I was beautiful by anyone within my circle, though those outside must know the truth. I could never seem to find my niche, my humor, my ideas, my skills were all unnoticed and dissipated like vapor. That feeling that I received when that woman I had respected allowed me to stay with her for a while, and she neglected me and pretended I no longer existed. That feeling of being rejected by another parental figure dove deep into me. You know the feeling you get when you desperately believe in someone as your means of escape and they reject you? I remember staring at the ceiling, just begging for tears, but only receiving another transparent smile. If the people who had chosen to raise me decided not to continue to love me, then why should I expect that anyone else would want to? I remember the words from my religious leaders. God will not give you more than you're able to bear. But how much am I expected to handle? Am I everybody's dumping post? A beast of burden of sorts? No. I'm just in the way of progress. As I begin to process my reality, I reach over and grasp the handle of the blade. The tears of purification commence a flow that distort my vision. Quick. Easy. Quick. And easy, I muttered as I placed the potential position with my left hand. No longer a bother to anyone. No longer in the way of progress, I released. You see, the will to live is not for everyone. I whispered as I lifted the blade. I exclaimed as I succeeded at severing the vein. Observing my results, I lay peacefully into the same form that comforted me within the womb. The will to fully accept all uncertainties of life is not for everyone. Don't try this.